We learned so many things though. Just to recap a little bit. We have Sigma having cybernetic arms. Hey, how about my BP situation here? Does that mean that my bet was half right? I get 1 BP?
投票の締め切りまで残り2分です。
シグマさん。
Oh my god. Luna suddenly became so mysterious. I don't even know how to react. She definitely knows more than she's letting on. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Sigma-san, どうして?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No. It couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That was insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
私、医務室に行きますね。
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
見ません。見る必要がないですから。
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen betray, or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. It didn't go according to plan. Luna has a plan, and it didn't go according to it.
失礼します。
And with that, she was gone. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Temyoji. I have 9 now.
アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンドの結果を発表します。一同、画面にご注目ください。
3 people, geez. Everyone else should be allying. I'm the asshole here. Will they actually let me go this time? Find that hard to believe.
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自、バングルの数字をご確認ください。
なんじゃと？
シグマさんの BP が9。
ほら見ろ、こいつはこういうやつなんだよ。一体どういうつもりなんじゃ。四つ葉は投票していないのに裏切りを選ぶとは。
見損ないましたよ、シグマさん。あなたがそんな卑怯な真似をするとは思いませんでした。
Blah blah blah. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Me! Perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible, damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
シグマさん、今のは何ですか？
血じゃな。傷口から溢れ出しておった。
しかし どうして血が白いのです？
決まってるだろ。こいつは人間じゃないからだよ。
人間じゃない。
No! What are you saying? Of course I'm human! I'm 100% human!
ではどうして体から白い液体が？
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is! You have to believe me!
まるで説得力がありませんね。
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. Maybe that's just you. Robot you.
いいえ、さすがにそれはないと思います。いくら記憶を失っていても、自分が人間か、そうでないかぐらいはわかりますから。
Yeah, I don't want to be told that by somebody with the same face as me.
私は間違いなく前者の方です。
They probably just program you to think that.
とにかくこいつが危険な存在であることは明らかだ。みんなで取り押さえよ
う。ええ、そうですね。
Wow.
やむをえんな。四つ葉を裏切って BP は9になっておるし、一人で脱出されてはかなわんからな。
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. Ah! I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
待てさせるか。
Damn it! Again! Shit! Let go! Let go of me! I was no match for all three of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it! You guys have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
陰謀で血液が白くなんのかよ。笑わせてくれるぜ。
そろそろ観念したらどうじゃ、シグマ。
Shit! Get off me! Let me go!
どうやらおとなしくなる気配はなさそうですね。仕方がありません。眠ってもらいましょう。
No! Don't! That's it? I thought that was it for a second. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. If I was a robot... Oh, why is that on the ground? Why is that on the ground? If I was a robot, why would suffocating work? Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. It's used. A glass vial labeled Soperil was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? Radical 6 is still a thing. I glanced around the room. It's weird. If they think I'm dangerous, they shouldn't be leaving me here. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. 2 other things, 2 other very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand. For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. Are you telling me that they needed to go past the white door, so they decided to cut off my arm? I know they're cybernetic, but Jesus! What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick, white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Ah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. It's not the kind that we can continue, is it? We'll see. Come on. It's just game over. Yeah. So, well, we know why. We know that it's because Sigma is some type of, like, cybernetic human. Freaking Adam Jensen going on here. But I'm gonna guess that's what happened here, then. They scanned me, they took me back to the infirmary, and realized that I have 2 robo-arms. So they're like, well, we need to go to the white door, but we can't bring him with us, because number 1, he's too heavy, and number 2, he's dangerous. And number 3, he has a 9. So we're just gonna chop off his arm, because he's a robot anyway. Damn, guys. Thanks for the love. That's reassuring. Well, more importantly, though, that does mean that we can now go here. 5 minutes of life. Am I gonna cut off my arm? Willingly? To save myself? But everyone's gonna freak out. Oh, man.
Nani?
Alright, before we begin, let's have a quick review of what happened in this route first. Yeah. So we went through the yellow door with Tenmyoji, went to the infirmary, we escaped with him. I don't think anything of interest really happened there, but then we had the AB game, at which point we chose Ally. We allied with Tenmyoji, and he betrayed us, so we lost BP. And in the second round here, we went with Dio. It was me, Clover, and Dio in the laboratory. We found the Axelavir, but Dio blackmailed me, saying that I better pick Ally, or else he's gonna break the Axelavir. And this is the round where he gave the Axelavir back, but now my BP is -1 and I'm on the verge of death. And let's see how that continues off.
Sigma-sanの BP が。
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but stood my ground. Oh, we can skip this. Yes. He gives it back, and I'm like, is there anything I can do to save myself? I only have 5 minutes. But now knowing that my arm is not really fleshy human...
Sigma-san, その手どうしたんですか？何か白いものがついてるみたいですけど。シグマさんの両腕の中には人間の骨とは明らかに異なった骨格が存在しています。つまりシグマさんの両腕はサイバネティックアームだったということに。
Gotta hand it to me. What the hell was that? I have cybernetic arms? It was both shocking and utterly obvious. Of course my arms were artificial. Titanium alloy, bones with an ABT exterior to mimic human skin. But I had no idea why. Nor did I know when my human arms, which I distinctly remembered having, had been replaced. And that flash of Luna I'd seen. I was certain it had never happened. So the fact that only his arms are not human it does make you think that Sigma's not a clone, because if he was a clone, why did they not just clone the entire body? Like, why is the rest of him still fleshy? So there's something very strange happening there. Those things hardly mattered though. If I survived, I could worry about them later. The fact that my arms were mechanical, however, that might be useful. I called up all the strength I had left and stood one more time. What are you waiting for? Why didn't you open it already?
何を?
Did I stutter? Open the number 9 door!
Sigma!
Oh, he wants to use the door closing to rip his arm off, I guess.
何を言ってるんですか、シグマさん。
ついに自暴自棄になっちまいやがったか。まあいい。言われなくてもそうするつもりだったよ。
Then hurry up and...
待ってよ。そうせかすなって。おい、K。お前の BP も確か9だったよな。
ええ。
お前はどうする？一緒に行くか？
私はここに残ります。
What? Really?
どうして？
シグマさんがこんな状態なのに見捨てていくわけにはいきません。
See, earlier, like, we saw some routes where K was a gigantic asshole, but you know, there's some routes where he's not too. Humans are complex. Or, well, I don't even know if he's human. Don't worry about me. Go. You have to get outside and call for help.
いや、しかし。
This might be the first time that we get to see what happens after the door opens and closes. Do you think Dio will? If he's the only one who gets out of here, there's no hope for the rest of us. You're the only one we can count on.
わかりました。
よし、決まりだな。行くぞ、K。
よせ、やめろ。
Phi began to move, but it was already too late. Dio grabbed the lever and threw it down. Oh, I hope it's not too late, because I feel like if Sigma's getting dizzy and stuff already, then the stuff should already be in his bloodstream and whatever.
9の扉が開放されました。9の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
それじゃあな、あばよ。
皆さん、必ず助けを呼んで戻ってきます。ですから、希望を捨てずに。
Yeah, I know. Just get going already. But... just you, Kay.
Eh?
As Dio turned to look at me, I crouched. Then, calling on every last bit of strength my wearied body could supply, I launched myself toward him like a coiled spring. I slammed into his legs, knocking him to the floor and wrapping my hands around his ankle before he could get back up. Back up.
おい、てめえ！何しやがんだこの野郎！扉が閉まっちまうじゃねえかよ！離せ！離せ！離せっつってんだろうがこら！
I have no clue what he's trying to pull here, aside from not letting Dio leave. He lashed out with his free leg at my head, shoulders, and arms, but I held on with my titanium alloy arms. I ignored the pain, tightening my grip with every blow.
おい、これは一体何の真似だ？どうしてこんなことする？約束だったらちゃんと守っただろうが。
Yeah, so did I. Far as I recall, it didn't say anything about letting you escape.
嫌がらせ？くそ！ふざけんなよてめえ！とにかく俺は何としてでもここを出なきゃならねえんだ。ただの嫌がらせなんかで俺の崇高な任務を邪魔されてたまるかよ！
Dio began to pull himself along with his elbows, bit by bit, edging closer to the exit. He was headed straight through the door. But the gate was already beginning to close. With only a few feet to spare before it shut, he crawled across the threshold and beyond the door. Oh, I think my arm's gonna get caught in it anyway. Alright. See you later, Dio. He used Dio's strength to get him to the door because Sigma himself doesn't even have the strength to walk over to the door. Wow. But you know, you didn't have to let Dio go. Just let him get scared for a little bit more.
しかし最後の最後まで間抜けな男だったなお前は。とっととくたばりやがれこの死に損ないが。
Me? No. I'm going to live.
Eh?
Oh!
Q の扉を閉鎖しました。これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。お疲れ様でした。なお、ゲームの終了に伴い、施設内にある9の扉以外のすべての扉は開放されます。どうぞごゆっくりとお過ごしください。残りの余生をこの施設の中で。
I don't know what happened to the transitions, but they're just like gone now. The announcer's voice grated at the inside of my skull. I felt tired. So very, very tired. I felt my eyes flutter closed. And then nothing. But I'm alive.
Sigma-san! Sigma! ようやく目を覚ましたか。
Where am I? You should recognize the ceiling by now. I rubbed my eyes and slid my legs off the bed to stand up. Well, to be honest, it was an examination table, not a bed. Which meant... the infirmary, huh?
気を失ったあなたをみんなで運んでくれたみたいよ。
Yes?
私は直接見たわけじゃないから。あなたと同じように気絶しちゃってたの。AB ルームの中で。
Why? Oh, this is the path where Kay... He said he was gonna ally, but then he betrayed. And, but they had an agreement with Alice the whole time, because Kay was with Alice, saying that they should both ally. And we don't know what happened to Alice, because she was in a daze or something.
Kay に突然、お腹をドン
Wow! What an asshole!
ってされて。最低よね、あいつ。暴力で投票権を奪い取るなんて。
Whoa. And after he knocked you out, he voted betray, which brought his BP up to 9. Okay, so Kay is all like, I can't leave Sigma like this, but then he turns around, or well, he did it before he got me, but he turns around and knocks Alice out so he can vote betray? What's with this guy? So, where is he now?
9の扉から出て行きました。ディオと一緒にね。行けと言ったのはお前だろ。
Oh, yeah.
ところで、腕の方は大丈夫か？
Harm?
事の顛末は全て聞いた。お前さんの腕がサイバネティックアームだということも知っておる。
Why everyone is so receptive towards this suddenly, even though last time Temyo, GK, and Dio were like, oh, let's get him! Well, I guess because the way it happened was really suspicious with the white stuff and all.
もっともその事実を知ってもさして驚くことはなかったがな。
Why not?
なんとなくそうではないかとうすうす察しておったから。
How? I looked down at my left hand. Or rather, I looked down where my left hand should have been. Instead, there was a stub wrapped in white gauze. I'd told myself I'd do anything to get the cure, even if it meant letting Dio betray me, but I had a feeling I might come to miss my hand. It's a hefty price. Oh yeah. How's Quark?
僕ならここにいるよ。
Quark. Man, I'm glad you're alright. Feeling better?
シグマさんのおかげでね。シグマさん、ディオのやつから抗ウイルス薬奪い返してくれたんでしょ。それをルナさんに打ってもらったんだ。
I'm sure you can see just by looking at me what I had to, like the price I had to pay to get your medicine. You should be more grateful than this.
ありがとう。本当にありがとう。
Okay, fine.
シグマさん。
It seemed they'd shared stories while I was asleep. There's not much else you can do here. Everyone knew how I'd made a deal with Dio. A deal with Dio. And about the journal we found with the Latin in it. Right, in the lab, that's where we found the Radical 6 journal too. Clover and Phi seem to have done most of the talking.
それにしても逆だったとは驚きです。私たちが感染者だったわけじゃなくて、外にいる人たちの方が感染者だったなんて。
According to the book.
もしもそれが本当なら、ここは隔離施設じゃなくて保護施設ってことになりますけど。
いや、まだそうと決まったわけではない。私も最初はそう思ったんだが、シグマに矛盾点を指摘されてな。
Yeah. Fine, I have already gone over it, but... I explained what I noticed. Number 1. If we were in a shelter for uninfected people, why had Quark been infected? Any place designed to keep a virus like that out would have a lot of safeguards to keep anything from getting in. Had the virus really bypassed all those measures? It didn't seem likely. Number 2. The timing of our abductions and the pandemic's outbreak was strange. It would make sense if we'd been rescued after the disease had become widespread, but that wasn't what had happened. First, we'd been abducted, then the pandemic had broken out. It's more like you've been abducted to avoid the breakout. It's not like it happened first, and then they're like, quick, gather the people who are still okay. 3. We didn't know why Zero had put us in the Nonary game. If we were survivors he wanted to protect, then why try and kill us? If we were in a shelter, why wasn't it safe? Well, we have people like Dio coming in trying to kill us. But that doesn't change the fact that the fundamental thing in the game, like why the bracelets and crap, that is designed to like kill people.
こういう可能性はどうかな。まず何者かがあらかじめパンデミックの発生について予想してたの。
Yes. Well, only because we're from the future.
この何者かが誰なのかはわからない。多分ゼロだとは思うんだけど。で、その人はウイルスが蔓延する前に私たちを保護、このシェルターに収容した。だけどしばらく経ったら退屈になってきちゃったから。暇つぶしにゲームを。
Well, I think it was okay. Your theory was okay up until this one. Who on earth would make people he rescued play a game where they could just die because he was bored? Every time they say who on earth, I'm like so suspicious of that phrase.
でも、本当にバングルに毒薬が仕込まれてるかどうかわからないじゃん。
Did you not see what happened to me? What?
今のところ、注射を打たれたことがあるのはシグマだけで。だけどそれも第一の薬マンドレインだけだったわけで。
What are you saying? That what I did at the number 9 door was all pointless?
そうは言ってないけど。
いえ、それはありえません。バングルの中には間違いなくハイメトリン、禁止換薬が装填されています。アダムの解析結果からこのことは明らかです。
アダムが嘘をついてたら？
それを言ったらもう何もかも推理のしようがありませんよ。新聞記事だってラテン語で書かれた日記だって全部捏造されたものかもしれませんからね。
あるいは日記は本物だが私の役は嘘だったとかな。
You made it up?
いや、本当だ。翻訳に間違いはない。ただそういう可能性についていちいち挙げていったらキリがないと言いたかっただけだ。とにかくゼロがひつまぶしで芸者をもてなしたとは考えにくい。
え？
間違えた。とにかくゼロが暇つぶしでゲームを行ったとは考えにくい。
That was some horrible, horrible pun. Take the piss out of a lime. But do this to pass the time. Jesus. Oh my god, you should be ashamed. How do you make that mistake?
とはいえ、四つ葉の話を頭ごなしに全否定するのもどうかと思う。
Meaning?
何者かがパンデミックの発生について予想していたのではないかという可能性についてなら考えられないこともないということだ。
パンデミックが人為的に引き起こされたものだとするならありえないこともないですね。
だよね。ノアの箱舟だって洪水が起こってから動物たちを船に乗せたわけじゃないし。
That wouldn't have been good.
洪水が起こる前のことでしょ。ノアさんがそれをしたのは。
つまり種の保存のために我々は保護されたというわけか。
近い将来に発生するであろうパンデミックによって人類という種は絶滅の危機に瀕してしまうかもしれない。どこかの誰かがそう考えて私たちを捕獲したと。
In what way? Well, if that was true, that doesn't seem to be right because they wouldn't have a kid in here. Repopulate. I looked around and did a quick inventory. What kind of inventory? Wow! There's not enough guys in here. 4 women, an old man, and a kid. That meant I was the only young, fertile male. Repopulation, huh? That didn't sound so bad. If that was the case, maybe there wasn't any reason to escape. If the newspaper and the journal were right, then the world outside was crawling with a deadly virus. Why would we go expose ourselves to that? Okay, first of all, you don't even have enough people here to repopulate properly. 9 people? That's not enough genetic variation at all. This would be the safest, happiest place on Earth.
いずれにせよ、もうゲームは終わってしまったんじゃ。考えても仕方がなかろう。
そんなことはない。ゲームは終わってもまだまだわからないことだらけではないか。
Yeah, I wish, you know, after the other times when we got a game over, we actually got to see what happened, but this is the only route where we get to see this.
むしろますます謎は深まるばかりだ。
じゃが、それを考えて何になる？答えが出たら9の扉が開くのか？
You don't know unless you try. Do you want to rot in here for the rest of your life then?
もう終わりなんじゃよ、何もかも。理由はどうあれ、わしらはここに閉じ込められたまま一生を終えることになる。わしら8人は永遠にこの施設から出ることはできんのじゃ。
8? 8?
亡くなったあの老婆も含めてということですね。
そうじゃ。
She died in this route.
ねえ、思ったんだけどさ、あの老婆がゼロボスって可能性はないの？
Yeah, you're right. Well, you guys were all like really convinced that Zero is one of us because of what the rabbit said, so I guess it wasn't on the table until now. We never even considered that.
でも、私たちをさらってきた犯人が誰かに殺されるってどういうことよ?
I'm gonna be slightly upset if this really was some big thing to like save June again or something.
殺されたんじゃないのかもよ。
え？
つまり自ら命を絶ったということか。ラジカル6に感染して。
But we didn't find a knife or any kind of weapon in the AB room with her. But she was killed by something, so it's well, Dio's knife maybe?
運び込まれたんじゃない？どこか別の場所で自殺してから。
Yeah, something about moving the AB rooms. What? That's ridiculous.
とにかくもう一度老婆の体を調べてみよう。もしかしたら何か手がかりになるようなものを持ってるかもしれないし。
Sure, okay. We looked down at the body of the old woman. Phi was the first one to move. Quietly and methodically, she began to examine the woman and her clothes. I just stood there. Even if she was dead, no, especially because she was dead, I just didn't feel right touching her. After a few silent minutes, Phi suddenly stopped. She pulled something from one of the old woman's sleeves and held it out toward me. There is a confirmation we were looking for. A card?
この施設の ID カードのようだな。
Yeah.
写真がプリントされているから彼女のものと考えて間違いなかろう。
Show Temyoji. Huh. Looks like her name is Kurashiki. Kurashiki. Ever heard of it before?
いや、私はない。お前は？
No. Anything on the back? Oh, but that's a little suspicious. Oh. There's something written here. It says Junpei doll.
頭のところにパスイコールとあるから何かのパスワードかもしれないな。
What the hell does that mean?
あ
あ。Looks handwritten. She must have put it on here herself so she wouldn't forget it. Should I be writing this one down? We have a whole bunch of crap here, but like I don't know what any of this is. Doesn't hurt, I guess. Although this one is not like a random bunch of letters, so it's much easier to remember. Yeah.
だと思う。
We were still looking at the card over when I heard a commotion from the other part of the room.
アリス、どうしたの?
Okay, so this is the round where Quark was infected, and then we gave him the cure, but now Alice is also infected. But there's no more cure left, because we never duplicated it.
アリスさん。
お前、そんなものを持って一体何をするつもりじゃ?
Phi and I turned around and gasped.
行こう。
We ran to the other side of the room and skidded around the partition. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. She didn't seem stable. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. The look on her face was all too familiar. Quark. She looked just like Quark had before he went insane. But that meant...
さよなら。
Her hand moved, lifting the scalpel up high in the air, and then driving it down toward her heart. Nobody stopped her this time. What? Is that the freaking ending? Quark end? An equal and opposite reaction. Okay, well that... Oh, come on, they only gave me a little bit here, and then Alice died, and we don't know what happened afterwards. I thought we were gonna get more time here. Damn, this is Quark's end because... Why? Is this the one where he was talking about the letter? But that was Tenmyoji's end. Why is this Quark's end? Did he even say anything of importance? I actually don't remember. Damn, okay, well, I'll assume he did. Yeah, something about root beer floats, whatever. Okay. We're actually getting to the end rather quickly now. We have a lot of stuff. Do we have enough for the computer password? We have a lot of stuff now. We should try it at least. Yes. Yeah, thanks for pre-solving the puzzle for me last time, guys. It's so eerie here. Let me just look at my memo for a second. Oh, screw this. This repeats. We'll see. Huh. Oh, yes. As a recap, this is when, let's see here. We allied with Luna. We went through the lounge with Luna and Phi. And then we allied with... No, yeah, we allied with Luna after that. And then we went to Gaulem Bay with... Alice? Was it Alice and Clover, I think? I don't quite remember. But afterwards, Tenmyoji and Clover went missing, and K and Dio are in the other white door. And then we went back outside after we were finished that. Yeah, the thing with the security tape. Basically, everybody's dead here besides me and Phi. And maybe Quark is still alive somewhere, but I'm not too sure right now. That computer's been turned on.
Dio to K が立ち上げたのかも。
What the hell is this?
ライオンが
It's biting.
かじってるな。
It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
おそらくセキュリティロックがかけられてるんだろう。
Why did you put something in?
わかった。やってみよう。
This is so long ago. This is like my first root or something. Oh, that's a big help. We know the password is the one with 9 letters. So this is the password. I think this one's the user. Wait, actually, this one's also 9 letters. Or 9 alphanumeric characters. I know Luna said this was the key. I don't know what Kay said. Look, we can just guess.
ひとまずこのコンピューターのことは諦めた方が良さそうだ。
Are you sure?
パスワードがわからない限りどうにもならないからな。それよりも何か別の手がかりを探そう。
We can skip this.
何しろ。
Memento Mori. The 9th lion eating the sun. Oh. This is it. 9 letters for both password and ID. I'm just gonna try Luna's on ID for now, and then K's on password. But I don't know why Clover gave me a little bit. Like, I don't know how that helps. GTF? DML. DML? Oh, wait, that's a, oh, that's not a 0. 016. Password? MILKEVOLI. Where's I? ILKEVOLI. Oh my god. Should I have tried it wrong first? Whatever. Captain Kidd was... Fi. Come over here.
どうしたんだ?
I got in.
はぁ? なんでわかったんだよ?
I don't know. I just knew it.
なんとなくってなんだ?
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name. Oh, good point.
どうしていきなりそんな話が出てくるんだ?
Cause it's the same thing.
関係ないだろ.
You sure? It might.
何を言ってるんだ? お前.
This is a Fi that doesn't seem to remember much? No, but this is the Fi that told us to betray. In the first round. Come on. Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
そうか。わかったよ。
Wow, they just brushed it under the rug.
それじゃあ早速調べてみよう。なんて簡単に言えるわけないだろ、このバカタレが。一体どういうことなのか説明しろ。なんでお前がユーザー ID とパスワードを知ってるんだよ。
Are you even listening to me? We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
わかったよ。
She sounds defeated. Could you imagine if I spent like 10 minutes interrogating her on why she knew my name? Jesus, Fi, give it up.
言ってることはさっぱりわからんけどな。しかし少なくとも、お前が嘘をついていないらしいということだけはわかった。
Damn right I'm not.
AB ゲームの締め切り時間も迫ってるしな。仕方がない。調べてみよう、こいつを。とはいえ、どこから手をつければいいんだ。
I don't even know what's going on here, man.
見たところ、膨大なデータが格納されているようだし。
Artifacts from the shipwreck? Will? Is that where Radical 6 came from? Oh wait, there's some like found 25, at least 25 nons. Many of them still of lead. What the hell? Public and raise awareness of the...
そうだ、シグマ。お前が入力した ID を教えてくれないか。その ID をキーワードにして検索をかけてみよう。もしかしたら何か引っかかるかもしれん。
I gave her what she'd asked for. GTF DML 016. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. I feel like... it's so long ago now, but the security office, when we were looking through the footage, wasn't there like a 016 as well? Or actually, well, in this route, the last time we saw something 016 was Clover's thigh, right? She wrote it on her thigh. I think that was this route? Yeah, Gaulem unit details. Are these product specifications for a Gaulem? That thing never came up again, isn't that so weird?
ああ、そうみたいだな。
So was GTF DML016 a Gaulem's ID?
私に聞くな。お前の方がよく知ってるはずじゃないか。まあいい。とにかく中身を見れば、すべてはっきりするだろう。さあ、来たぞ。
You are shitting me! You are shitting me! My BP! My 2 BP! Somebody here is a robot! Give it back to me! And that's why! That's why she was like, oh, if you're a robot, I'm not scared of you. It wasn't like a robots are predictable and humans are not kind of thing. It was a because I feel close to you because you are my kind. Oh my god. Wait, but then why was she 016? Is that the one we talked to before? But Clover wrote 016 on her thigh too. Does that mean that Luna killed Clover and Tenmyoji? What the fuck is happening here? I know. Luna. Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
下にキャプションがついている。ABT 外装後のアピアランスだと。
Oh. ABT. ABT.
ABT 中特殊な人工生態組織があってな。それを骨格の上に外装したもんがわしらゴーレムの本来あるべき姿やねん。そうして ABT を外装したゴーレムは人間の見た目とほぼ変わらんもんになる。
So I was right in thinking that this was foreshadowing that somebody here is a robot, but I didn't get the right robot. Oh my god. But this specific one is not Luna though, right? This is just some random other robot, just like these ones?
皮膚の質感、毛穴、わずかな体毛やニキビの跡まで再現されとるから。おそらく近づいてみても区別することはできんやろ。ちゅうか実際に。
なるほどな。要するにルナは汎用自律制御型労働電子機械ゴーレムだったってわけだ。
You're accepting this really easily.
TM016 というのは彼女のプロダクト ID で。
That must have been what Gaulem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. Oh. Right, because you know how they translated this line here? C, right in the middle of. It's a bit of a pun, I guess? But they couldn't really translate it because it was just one of those untranslatable ones. The thing that Gaulem said, you can take it to mean in the middle of, or, well, actually. If you recall when Phi and Sigma were talking about this in the pantry, Phi was thinking, oh, what does he mean in the middle of? Does he mean the Middle Kingdom? So they were both thinking about the in the middle of definition, but now knowing what we do know, it's much more likely that he just wanted to say, well actually, there is a golem among you. And this whole thing only works because the golem has that accent going on. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
彼女はロボットだ。いくら自律制御型とはいえ、独断で行動していたとは思えん。
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
ああ。見ろ。画面の右下。現在のステータスが表示されている。
Is she still alive? Currently operational. I don't think we found her yet, have we? Executing special mission? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
多分な。
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? Help you guys out? She's been allying the whole time. You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something? Well, definitely I felt like she was leading me to find out that I was a robot. That was definitely what was supposed to happen there. But the fact that she told me the whole story with the bird and all does seem like she has some degree of autonomy.
あるいはテストのためかもしれん。
What?
他の8人がルナの正体を見抜けなかったら、ルナは一級品のゴーレムとして合格とかな。もしもそうだとすると、これまでにゲームをさせてきた理由もわからないでもない。室内のパズルを解かせたり、駆け引きが必要な AB ゲームをやらせたり。
All for the sake of Luna? Everyone dying?
それらの一つ一つが ルナの人間らしさを見極めるための判断材料になっていたのかも。
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
そうだな。ルナは部屋の中に閉じ込められた一人の少女。我々を含めた他の8人は、その判定員のような存在だったとも考えられる。
The girl in the room? The bird in the cage?
いつも言うようだが、あくまでも。
But she dies sometimes. No, actually, this is the route where Luna is dead already, right? Because we went through the whole thing in the security office with the tape, looking up who killed Alice, and then like, we don't know what happened with Luna, because we couldn't see it in the tape. It's just a possibility, right?
重要なのは、隣にいる誰かが人間らしいかどうか、ただそれだけやねん。その誰かが人間らしく見え、人間らしく振る舞い、人間らしく会話を行っていれば、それだけでもう十分なんや。
When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
今だよ。
That's a weird question for you to ask, Sigma. When did you think she found out? The same time as you.
今、このデータを見て。
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Gaulem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
あの時はまだ確信が持てなかったんだよ。ただなんとなくそう思っただけで。
Like you just knew it?
そう。なんとなくだ。
Hey.
なあ、それよりももっと大事なことに気づかないか？ルナのステータス、もう一度よく見てくれ。
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's dead!
ロボットが死ぬのか？筋弛緩薬を投与されて？
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り10分です。
Is Luna our opponent this time? I know that we had to take somebody's bracelet because we're all basically dead here. It's only me and Phi left, but now it seems like maybe that's not the case.
プレイヤーは速やかに投票を済ませてください。所定の時刻までに投票を行わなかった場合、未投票者の選択は強力に設定されます。
There's gonna be a lot of non-voting this time around. Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate!
あるいは、それだけではないのかもしれん。彼女がやったことは。
What do you mean?
ルナのプロダクト ID。その末尾3桁の数字は何だった？
She killed Clover and Temyoji. She tied them up there. Why? 016.
016といえば。
No. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Temyoji?
とにかく、彼女の体を確認しに行こ
う。The facade is coming off. The cinnamon roll is no more.
向かうべき場所はもちろん。
The crew quarters. Of course I remember. We were right. Normally, her body should be here, right? Because this is one of the routes where Luna supposedly died from the muscle relaxant. Tubukararin. Why would Luna?
私はシグマさんを信じてるんです。
They saved this for last too. Holy shit.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り5分です。
Does she expect us? to show up?
行くぞシグマ。ゲームはまだ続いている。我々が投票を行わなければ例のペナルティだ。
Right. Off we go then. I forgot who our opponent was. And I don't know what our BP situation is like here too. What?
不正な組み合わせを検出しました。
What?
AB ルームへは所定のメンバーにて入室してください。
Somebody else in here? Oh yeah. Forgot about this thing.
ルナのバングルか。
Yeah. With her bracelet, there's still 3 in this room. There's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down, then headed back into the AB room. That's a bad idea. She's gonna freaking take it and come in and vote.
投票の締め切りまで残り2分です。
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
ああ、始めてくれ。
We are going to expect her to ally.
いや、待て。シグマ。
Huh? Luna? But we already closed the door.
「投票の締め切りまで残り1分です」
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here? You probably expected her to be here, didn't you? Because she wasn't there, so she had to be somewhere.
もしかしたらゲームに参加するつもりなのかもしれん。
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
ああ。
How's she going to vote?
裏切りだよ。間違いなく。
I'm not so sure about this.
そうじゃなければわざわざこんなところにやってきたりはしない。未投票のまま締め切り時間を迎えれば自動的に協力に設定されるからだ。
There are so many reasons why she could have wanted to come here to talk to us. She's got 7 BP, right?
ああ、そうだ。だがそんなことを聞いてどうする？あいつの BP なんて今関係ないだろ。
What?
おいおい、何を寝ぼけたこと言ってるんだ。あいつは今バングルをはめていないんだぞ。というかそもそもそれ以前のこととしてあいつの正体はゴーレムなんだ。外に出ることがあいつの目的じゃない。 BP が9以上になろうがなるまいがあいつにとってはどうでもいいことなんだよ。
Now we know why every single time Luna was always like, oh, I'll let you do it, Sigma. It's because she doesn't actually have a prerogative to do anything. Oh my god. It's not because she was like a submissive person or anything like that. Then why is she doing this?
決まってるだろ。
Dude, all she did was stand there, okay? She didn't do shit yet.
私たちの BP が9以上になるのを阻止するためだよ。
I don't think so.
ルナがこのラウンドを放棄すれば私たちは協力を選ぼうが裏切りを選ぼうがどのみち BP を9以上にすることができる。あいつはそれを阻むために。
Vi is very distrustful.
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。9、8、7、6、5、4。
私はシグマさんを信じてるんです。
2、1。
I know Vi wants me to betray, but like I feel like not even the one where we played the game with Vi, but this one is really a showcase of what it means to be a virtuous person. Oh my god. I'm gonna make a prediction here. I think 99% that Luna is gonna pick ally. I don't know if it's gonna be because she doesn't even go into the room, or she goes into the room and picks ally on purpose, but I am like 99% sure she'll pick ally, to the point that I'll be super shocked and sad if that's not what happens. My god, I kept saying before, oh yeah, I have no reason to choose betray, or I have no reason to choose ally, so I'm not gonna do it, but no, I feel like, come on, we have to choose ally this time, okay? If we choose ally, all three of us can get out. And there's no lives at stake right now either, so I feel pretty okay with choosing ally. I am sure, I know it, Luna's gonna choose ally, okay? Give it to me.
アンビデックスゲーム第3ラウンド終了。結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
おいシグマ、正気か？一体どうして協力なんか。
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now. She's gone. Where'd she go? Where's the bracelet?
妙だな。私たちはゲートが開放されてからすぐに部屋を出てきた。ルナが逃げる時間などなかったはずだが。
So she didn't go into the room then. There it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
棄権したっていうのか。
Maybe she just came to check up on us.
アンビデックスゲーム第3ラウンドの結果を発表します。一同画面にご注目ください。
Right, the results.
あ、見てみよう。
Okay. Penalties. Thank you, game. Thank you for giving this one to me. Well, it's not quite pretty on the left and the center side of the screen, but the right side looks really good. 999. Whoa, 999!
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized. Yes! Then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off. And we know he has Radical 6 here that we didn't give Axelavir to, so he's probably dead somewhere.
ペナルティの意味はないことになる。ルナがどういうつもりで我々の前に姿を現したのかはわからない。だがいずれにせよ彼女のおかげで今こうして我々の BP は目標値へと到達するに至ったわけだ。さてと、どうするシグマ。Q の扉から脱出するか。
What? You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
できるわけがないか。
Yeah.
安心したよ。実はその言葉が聞きたかったんだ。
Okay, honestly, seeing this really hurts after that round where, you know, the other route where Phi was like, oh, you know, I've been betrayed so many times that I don't care anymore. It really hurts.
さあ、行こう。 クオークを探しに。
And Luna too, right?
ルナか。
There is a big danger here, though.
アンビデックスゲートが閉鎖されました。
If we don't leave now, if we go try and look around the warehouse, and then Luna comes to the 9 door, opens it, we only have 9 seconds to run to the door. That is not enough from any room in this warehouse to get to.
アンビデックスゲーム第4ラウンドも前回と同じく星の回になります。ゲートは星のマークが記されたカードキーにより解錠されます。
Fine, I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair, just like before, but Phi had been changed to a red solo. Didn't really matter though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd never have to play another AB game again.
とにかく今はクオークを見つけ出す方が先だ。行くぞシグマ。
Dangerous! What if Luna opens the door, man? She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. I guess we should stick together and not split up, especially because there's like 20 corpses in this building right now. Doesn't feel very good looking at them. Oh man. What even happened here? You know what? I completely forgot about the whole bracelet thing. Because Dio supposedly stole the old lady's bracelet to participate in this game, right? But then in the route where the old lady wasn't dead, then how did Dio get the bracelet? We still have no clue what that means. Memento mori. If the 9th lion ate the sun. And then there's the whole Latin thing in the graveyard. Or the tombstone in the garden. See? K bleeds real blood. Oh, but now that we know it's because... What if only his arms are like mechanical? I don't know anymore. He's still a clone.
なあシグマ、聞きたいことがある。
What is it?
ここには3枚の扉があるわけだが、お前、アリス、ルナの3人はこのうち右側の扉を開いてゴーレムルームに入ったんだよな。
Oh yeah, it was Alice and Luna, not Clover. Yeah. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
見てくれ。真ん中の扉の脇にある電子ロックの装置。
Everything's open. Open?
ああ。
Then who the hell opened it? And how?
思い当たるのは一人しかいない。
Luna.
とにかく中に入ってみよ
う。Okay. I don't think Luna has our... I want to believe that Luna is not a bad person so far, even though there's some evidence that maybe she's the one who trapped Clover and Temyoji. What the heck are these things?
治療用のポットだと思う。
Whatman pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why. But I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them, and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
一つだけ ポットの内部に明かりが灯ってるの。
The one on the left. Is it being used?
ガラスが曇ってて中はよく見えないが。
Let's crack it open then.
ああ。
You can't show dead kids, okay? You can't show dead kids in video games. Quirk has to be alive. Ooh. Quark. Are you taking him out? Our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse. He doesn't have a bracelet anymore, so we can take him and go. Why y'all suddenly in such a rush?
いよいよだな。
Quark's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pod's display had given us a little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he had been given an anesthetic, which had put him to sleep.
心の準備はいいか。おい、どうしたんだよシグマ。ここは2つ返事で。ああ、大丈夫だ、だろ。
But what about Luna? Is it really okay for us to just leave?
何を言い出すんだ突然。ここに留まってどうするつもりだ。ルナに殺されるかもしれないんだぞ。
What?
ローバー、アリス、四つ葉、天明寺、それからディオとケイ。この6人を殺したのはルナである可能性が高い。
We know that's wrong. But why?
どうしても何もないだろう。四つ葉の大腿部に残されていた血文字。なんて書いてあったか忘れたのか。
016.
それは何と同じ数字だ。
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
じゃあ、ローバの死体が発見されたのは。
Yeah, but if you think about it though, why would Luna or why would Clover write down Luna's product ID? It's not written anywhere on Luna. Why would she not just write Luna if 016 meant Luna? So maybe this means something else. In the AB room that Luna came out of. Well, we know this is wrong too because Dio was the one who orchestrated the whole thing.
ところでお前の話によると、ゴーレムの頭脳はこの施設のメインコンピューターの中にあるそうじゃないか。だとしたら、あのクレーンを遠隔操作で動かすことだって可能だろう。いつでも、どんな時でも、ルナが望んだタイミングで。
That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
そうだ。ルナはおそらく AB ルームを移動した。そしてそのことに真っ先に気づいたのがアリスだった。このことから少なくともルナにはアリスを殺すための動機があったことが伺える。
To keep her quiet. Do we know anything about Radical 6 in this route? I don't think so.
ディオとケイの殺害だってルナならば可能だ。2人が所持していた星のカードキー、これをルナが奪ったことは明らかであり、このことはルナの犯行を裏付ける一つの状況証拠であるとも言える。さあ、これでもう分かっただろう。確かにいずれの場合も明確な根拠があるわけではない。だが残された3人の中で私を含めれば4人になるが、とにかくその中で6人を殺した可能性が最も高いのはルナであると言わざるを得ないんだよ。それにもう一度よく考えてみてほしい。
I don't think this is meant to be convincing though, because if you think about how, like all the efforts we had to take to get into this route, all the passwords and stuff, that's like the culmination of a lot of different routes, by which we would have found a lot of information about why the other people died and Radical 6 and all that good stuff already. So I don't think this is meant to convince us that Luna is the killer.
そもそもルナはゴーレムなんだぞ。彼女はこの得体の知れぬ施設で働く労働電子機械であり、お前の話が確かならゼロウサギにとっての手足のような存在でもあるという。だったら今何をなすべきかは自明のことだろう。ルナを置いてこの施設から逃げるんだ。すぐに。
ロボット工学三原則って聞いたことないですか？
She's not here to hurt us. A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
三原則のないロボットなんてただの鉄の塊に過ぎません。
Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here. Oh.
ヒヤヒヤさせるなよ、タク。よし。それじゃ開くぞ。
I'm surprised Sigma didn't want to reveal that information to Phi. You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
そうだな。長いは無用だ。行こう。
I feel bad that we're leaving Luna in here, but I think she'll be fine. If she's really a robot, it's fine. With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. I can't believe that we finished like so many different routes here, and this is only the second time we've gone out. Oh shit, what the? Oh my god. There's 2? Betraying... Oh my god, okay. Let's not look at that. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Phi slipped through it. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Phi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms. Before she could respond, I spun around and ran. It's going back for Luna. What are you doing, Sigma?
9の扉が開放されました。9の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
おい、シグマ。一体何を考えてる？早くこっちへ来るんだ。
Sorry, Phi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
そんな、まさかルナのところへ。バカなマナーやめろ。考え直すんだ、シグマ。
This is really stupid. She'll be fine.
シグマ。
Holy shit! Can you imagine being Phi? Oh my god. Just left that poor girl out there by herself with an unconscious kid. To save a robot.
9の扉を閉鎖しました。これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。
Damn, if I were Phi, I would feel pretty betrayed here.
お疲れ様でした。
And hurt. And more importantly, hurt.
なお、ゲームの終了に伴い、施設内にある9の扉以外のすべての扉は開放されます。どうぞごゆっくりとお過ごしください。残りの余生をこの施設の中で